I was probably 19 years old, and I'd grown up around hunting my entire life, but just never took to it with my father and my brother. But I finally went on my first hunt when I was 19, and I was hunting whitetail at home in Georgia. I was sitting in the stand by myself, and I saw a buck come out, and looking back now, it wasn't huge by any means, but that buck meant everything to me in that moment. It was just me out in the wilderness by myself.
I remember it was April 1st, 2015. We just went out and we went pig hunting, and I was so nervous, but it was a picture perfect hunt. It was right at sunset, and I had all the time in the world, and I just pulled the trigger. And then something like magical happened, because then, okay, let's approach the animal, and I'm kind of nervous because I didn't know if I was going to be okay with it. You know, everyone says like, well, are you okay with killing an animal? And I didn't know.
I just remember feeling so empowered or so confident once I made that shot and I saw the deer fall, because it's a lot emotionally to take the life of an animal. I mean, it's not something I take lightly, and it's something that is to be respected and should serve a purpose. So as soon as I saw the deer fall, just the first feeling was relief and followed by excitement, just pure excitement. You know, just knowing you made a good shot, knowing you accomplished what you were out there to accomplish, and I did it on my own.
It was more of a emotional experience than I thought, like deep down into my soul. It felt right for me. And growing up not knowing that that was a missing piece in my life, but now knowing it was a missing piece, and I'm a deeper, more appreciative person because of it.
Coming into this hunt and knowing I was going to get to hunt with Brenda, I was really looking forward to it, and I didn't realize that she was so new to hunting, which is what I learned on this trip. I guess you just think of the Weatherby family, and every single one of them grows up hunting and shooting, and so I learned when I got here that she was new to this, and that excited me in a way to know that I would be able to share some of her first experiences with her. I did know that this was her first bear hunt, and it was my first bear hunt as well, so I knew immediately we'll have a camaraderie to share over that, and I knew that there would be things that we would both get through together.
When I think of Jessie, it brings up memories of like surreal moments on the mountain, finding a shed together, exploring a cave, and almost stepping on a rattlesnake, and just like, so I think of her and the whole hunt comes to life again. It's such a pleasure to be able to share with someone who's like-minded and who is humble and gentle, but fierce at the same time, and to gain confidence because she's next to me.
She and I have the same passions, the same goals, and to come out here and just say, you know what, we don't know what we're doing. This is our first bear hunt for both of us. We don't know what we're doing, but let's figure it out together. I think that's something that hunting and being out in the outdoors with someone, it forges a relationship that can't be done anywhere else. You learn a lot about people when you're out in the wilderness with them. You see how they react to the animals and actually taking the life of an animal. You see what it means to them. You can see a lot about somebody in a short amount of time that would take maybe a lifetime elsewhere.
As a mother, you are constantly teaching your children things, whether that's intentional or unintentionally. But I've always wanted to teach my kids to take ownership of their choices and their actions. And it goes with hunting as well, that when you take an animal, that you need to own every aspect of that. I hope that my kids see that this isn't just a hobby or a sport, but that they really see that this is part of the way we do life. We do life this way because we fully enjoy it, because we fully engage with the world around us, the creation that we're so blessed to be a part of, and that we can share it with others in a positive way.